So let's say if I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, should I have a black coffee as the first thing if I wake up?
Never.
Yeah. Why?
See, remember, coffee is acidic in nature. आप सुबह उठ के पेट में एसिड डालोगे, कैसा लगेगा? एसिड पिएगा कोई इंसान? नहीं पिएगा ना. बट जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज मेड डिलिशियस तो आप उसको पी लोगे खाली पेट. गलत है ना. Coffee is acidic in nature. Remember, cancer thrives in an acidic environment. Diseases thrive in an acidic environment. The first thing you put in your stomach should be something that's alkaline in nature. What is alkaline? Water is alkaline. It dilutes your stomach acids and reduces the acidic level of the stomach. Vegetable juices are alkaline. Raw fruits are alkaline. Fresh fruits are alkaline. Stewed fruits are alkaline. Nuts are alkaline. The first thing you put in your body should be something that's alkaline, that nourishes you, not depletes you. And coffee is also dehydrating in nature. So you're literally putting something in your body after 8 hours of not having had water to drink. You did not sip water all night while you were sleeping. 8 hours, you did not have food. Your stomach is empty. There is no water, there is no food lining the stomach walls. The coffee goes right in like an acid, strips away all the mucus lining, which protects your stomach walls from the stomach acids, takes the mucus down. On the way down, it takes all the water out of your system, dehydrates you even more, dehydrates the colon, and in the long term creates constipation and other health issues. And coffee addiction is a real thing. If you're addicted to something, be it nicotine, alcohol, tobacco, sex, or even coffee, it's the same thing. How is it any different? Why is coffee addiction healthy and nicotine addiction bad? Why? Why the differentiation? Addiction is addiction. If you cannot survive without coffee in the mornings, if you get withdrawal symptoms, tremors in your hand, headaches, irritability, snappiness, you're not able to go to the bathroom because coffee irritates your colon and makes you release all the waste. But in the long term, it actually strips away the natural mechanism, the peristalsis, for your body to eliminate toxins. If you're someone who cannot survive without coffee, then that addiction is going to become the bane of your health. So you never start your day with coffee. But if you're really addicted and you have withdrawal symptoms, then we do not stop coffee immediately because it'll cause a lot of trauma for that person, right? Headaches and pain. Then we say, start your day with warm water, 1 teaspoon ghee in it or plain warm water. Then you have your vegetable juice, fruits and nuts. उसके बाद आप कॉफी का सेवन करें, उसमें दूध ना डालें because milk again is inflammatory in nature. आप उसमें almond milk या coconut milk डाल सकते हो because that's plant based, that's alkaline in nature. इसमें 1 चम्मच घी डाल दीजिए ताकि कॉफी का जो dehydrating effect है उसको आप cancel कर सकते हैं with the ghee. So that's one simple trick that will change your life forever. Very simple things, I'm telling you.
Because I was interviewing one of the dietitians and he told that the first thing you should have early in the morning is black coffee. And which is why I was going to change my plan and just have black coffee. But now you're saying that
you interview that dietitian after 5 years. Ask him what health issues is he facing. Unfortunately, no, criticism of that dietitian. Unfortunately, people are very short-sighted. They're only thinking, आज मैंने कॉफी पिया, आज मुझे एनर्जी मिला, hence I hit the gym, hence it was a productive day, and hence coffee is good. You're not looking at the long-term side effects of coffee. Coffee is acidic. Coffee is dehydrating. Coffee is also a neurotic compound which shrinks your brain, by the way. There was an MRI done on a woman who voluntarily did an MRI before coffee, and after that, she had 1 cup of coffee and the size of the brain had shrunk.
My God.
There's research that it shrinks and creates that sudden surge of energy because coffee is basically accelerating the rate at which you use your energy. So say you have energy for 8 hours. Coffee accelerates all of that and makes you use that energy within 1 hour. So 8 घंटे का जो आपके पास बैटरी था वो आपने 1 घंटे में यूज कर लिया. So before coffee your energy was here. After coffee your energy was here. And when the coffee symptoms or when the coffee effect weaned off, caffeine dropped, your energy is here. Then again, you had another cup of coffee, your energy was here. After coffee, your energy is here. Then again, another cup of coffee. So basically, you're dropping by the day. You cannot function without that coffee anymore. I had a client from I think, Kenya or Nigeria, I think. Lagos. The entire family came for a consult. First, the mother and daughter came to me. Then they convinced the son sitting there in Africa saying, you have to do a consult with her. He said, I cannot live without coffee. Coffee mein jo grades hote hai in the coffee machine, There's a mild one, then there is a medium one, then there's the strongest one. I take something that is triple strong and I have it 5 to 6 times a day and I can't survive without it.
Okay.
He was in such bad shape. His circadian rhythm was broken. He didn't know when to sleep. He didn't know when to eat. His body was throwing a lot of confusing signals. It's like 1,000 short circuits happening inside your body. That's what coffee does. In the first few days, it'll give you the surge of energy. After that, it's just short circuits happening inside your body in all different directions. It confuses and breaks your circadian rhythm, your ability to fall asleep, your ability to produce melatonin in response to darkness, which allows you to close your eyes and go to bed at 10 o'clock. Now you're awake till 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and you think you're being productive. No, you're destructive. You're destroying your body's natural rhythm, right? God designed us perfectly. Mother Nature designed us perfectly. We cannot create a human being. We have no right to destroy the human being within us, right? We have no right to destroy that life within us. This boy, I gave him the entire diet plan. He said, impossible. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. I said, okay, up to you. I can only tell you this will save your life. Start with one baby step. You don't have to do everything. I didn't hear back from him. He was supposed to come back for his second diet consult. He didn't come. But his sister showed up. Again, his mother stayed here for 6 months. She cancelled her trip back home and stayed here for 6 months doing treatments in our clinic. And she said, 6 or I think it was 3.5 months. She was transformed. The mother and daughter were transformed. They lost like 10, 15 kgs each. She comes and says her brother, who didn't come back for the second consult, lost 15, 17 kgs, doesn't touch coffee, goes to sleep at 10. Looking at him, his father has started doing the diet. Looking at him, his wife has started doing the diet, saying that let's not have separate meals, let's have the same meal. You see the domino effect that one girl had on her entire family. She came to me for consult, her mother came to me for consult, then her brother did, brother's wife did, brother's father did, like her own father. Everybody in the family turned around, including the chef in the house. He sees everyone eating healthy. Yesterday, my driver came home and dropped my bags and I had a little work for him and it was going to take another 15, 20 minutes. I said, sit, I'll give you the dinner. I served him dinner. I said, eat it. He said, no, ma'am, I'll go home and eat. I said, it's already 7. By the time you reach home, it's going to be 9 p.m. Eat the dinner. He finished dinner and he looked at me so puzzled. He's like, बहुत अच्छा बना मैम, ये क्या था? I said, this was plant-based food. इसमें ना कोई दूध है, ना कोई दही है, ना पनीर है, ना cheese है. It was literally just boiled quinoa with some cashew cream and lots of vegetables. He was so shocked. He's like, this was so delicious, ma'am. You know, when you become healthy, you become a source of positive influence on everybody around you. Now I've told you, I don't want to eat late in the night. I told you I'm not going to have kacha pani. I have boiled water. It has an impact on you. Next morning, you will also ask for the same thing.
Why do you not have kacha pani and only boiled water?
So initially, like I used to have a lot of kacha water, right? But when I started reading the Jain text, I found it very impressive. They said, cause no harm to any microorganism in the world. Okay, we have enough microorganisms inside our body. We don't need to feed it. So in Jainism, they don't eat anything uncooked or not heated, not boiled. When you boil water, all the microorganisms in it gets destroyed. You're having pure nutrients in it. Okay. Now, whether those microorganisms are good for you or not, you don't know. Only after drinking that, your body will test it and figure out. But when you have boiled water, it's 100% safe. There's no room for error. That's one. Second, Jains don't have kacha pani because they don't want to hurt any kind of microorganisms in any process. So even fruits, this is a very interesting thing. They don't eat fruits immediately. After it's cut, they wait for 48 minutes for the life to leave that fruit. Then they eat it. That's the highest level of sensitivity, I would say, to everything around you. Highest level of consciousness and awareness. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to practice that. If you've cut fruits, you need to eat it immediately so that it doesn't oxidize and it doesn't look unpleasant like a rusted apple. Fine, do that. That works for you. What works for them has shown amazing results for them. They have advanced very fast in their spiritual life. In fact, at the rate at which they're progressing in their spiritual life is super fast. Like it's like progressive, geometrically progressive. So it works for them. That's the reason I don't drink kacha pani as much as possible. If I have no choice, I'm really thirsty and I've run out of boiled water, then I will have water in a glass, at least not from a plastic bottle. That's again.
If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.